The battle hangs on the edge of a knife as fell spirits wheel about the sky and fresh orcs have arrived from the mountain of Gram. The great orc Hultmar and his troll thrall have engaged the company and threatened to end all hope for the three peoples of Eriador.
A number of your troops have begun to rally around you. Others begin to cower in fear. And it is, you feel as though the morale of your army has sunk. And as this happens, you see the orcs of Mount Graham converge on you. You see coming out from around the tower, you see a number of wolves. You see a great troll. And you see none other than Hultmar many-handed approach you on the attack. And so, to begin this battle, you all look upon the visage that is Hultmar many-handed, the commander of Rath Sereg. And first and foremost, as he approaches, he walks with authority. He walks with purpose. And this is what he looks like. And you see the necklace made of nothing but right hands. You see mannish hands, dwarvish hands, all wrapped around his neck. And as he approaches you, it seems as though some of these hands are grasping for something, or at least that's what it looks like. I need everybody to give me yet another shadow test for valor.
Oh, you're a jerk.
Just wait. You're going to hate me here in a minute.
I'm also going to...
I'm sure I can fail it no matter what I do, but I'm going to try it.
So many dice.
Okay, I succeeded.
No!
Enough.
All right.
Hobbit.
And Miragar, this shakes you to your core. You cannot explain what is going on, and it strikes fear into your heart. You gain 2 points of shadow.
Okay.
And you are daunted and cannot spend hope for the rest of the fight.
Rough.
Oh no, Miragar's got chirophobia now.
Shadow.
And as you see this great cave troll slam his club down onto the ground. You see shards of dirt and rock fly up from the impact. It lets out a hideous roar. I need you all to make me yet another shadow test as this begins to strike fear in your hearts as well.
I hate you.
For Valor?
Valor?
For Valor, yes.
We've only got 2 things left.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna use one.
I am too.
Yep, go ahead and use it.
Fucking Gandalf.
Alright, well, that's all our fellowship points.
Okay. And Thrush, you also gain 2 points of shadow. You are daunted and cannot spend hope for the rest of the fight. Miragar, you also gain 2 additional points of shadow.
I don't have enough hope to really do anything anyway.
As the odds seem ever against you all of a sudden. And so the tide seems to have turned against you. I need, let's see. Aranel, I take it you're probably going to be in rearward stance, correct?
Yes.
Yes, if she's allowed to be.
She is allowed to be, yes. I need Thrush, Miragar, and Larry to go ahead and make me a roll. Just roll me a feat die real quick.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I almost had a Gandalf rune.
Okay, so Thrush, you see Hultmar many-handed, lowers his sword, and rushes in to try to attack you. And Larry, you see this troll smash through this wolf cage.
Oh no.
and make its way over to you.
All right.
And so, with that, we are going to draw all of you into combat. The circumstances... Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it's safe to say we're not getting an opening volley.
It is safe to say that. And so, first up in the turn order, Thrush is going in for the kill immediately.
He's figuring out if he's going to die, this is when he's going to die.
I like it. All right. Thrush, it is your turn.
All right, instead of attacking, he's going to make an awe roll. And he can't do hope, and he's down to die, right?
He is.
All right, well, let's keep this. We'll see if it pans out. If he gets a success, at least Might 1 characters are down. Ooh, okay. Might 1 and Might 2 characters should be weary, I think.
All right, very good. All right, I think that's all of them. Very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
If the roll produces 2 success, the penalty is applied to all adversaries in the fight. Yep.
Nice.
It's basically everything with Might 1 and everything with Might 2, but that probably gets him anyway.
Yeah.
Very good.
Make them weary.
All right. Larry, it is your turn.
All right.
So
I
you're
think I'm
attacking the
gonna
wild wolf.
Yeah, I think I'm
The
gonna
wolf
take
is
it.
going to spend a hate die to make that roll ill-favored.
Oh,
So
well.
go ahead and roll me another feat die. Okay.
Yeah, it would. It's been the same.
All right. So that is a success.
Heavy
10
blow.
points of damage. Very good. You lash out and shield bash this wolf. Miragar.
I think I'm gonna protect Thrush.
Okay.
Two
Very good.
dice down on the next attack against Thrush.
Very good. All right. And no secondary actions or anything, correct?
No.
All right. Aranel.
Alright, so the one die down, does that apply to all rolls or just attack rolls?
That's everything. Oh wait, hold on. You succeeded on that. You succeeded on that roll, correct?
Yeah,
On the
yeah,
initial
she's-
shadow test?
Yeah, you succeeded on
Yeah.
the shadow
Yeah, you
test.
succeeded
I
on it.
thought
Yeah, the only one who failed was Thrush.
Yeah.
And he's the only one who suffers the ill effects of that. So go ahead and roll me another d6. Okay.
Well, still
All right.
good.
Perfect. Just in case you had another
Okay.
success you wanted to throw in there.
Yeah, so 2. Alright. Yeah. Not enough to do the heavy blow, but
You
just
Okay.
stick an arrow in the
shooting at
troll.
this thing.
All right.
I don't see what's so great
Wait.
about this case.
Oh, I see. Okay. Very good. So you launch an arrow into this troll, and it sticks into its hide. It pulls it out between 2 fingers and snaps it and drops it to the ground and roars in your direction. Let's see. All right. Next up, let's see. This wolf is going to attack Thrush and loses 2 dice, was it?
Yes.
All right.
And is weary.
And is weary. He's going to spend a hate die and even it out.
Hatred of people who don't call him a good boy.
Oh. Larry,
You know,
Thrush, this wolf lashes out at you and grabs a hold of your leg, trying to pull you off of your feet. Go ahead and give me a protection roll.
God damn it. If this is what takes Thrush down, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, you son of a...
like I said, it's basically one roll, you're just down. Okay, well, good luck, guys.
Oh, no.
Hey, that's a good
Hey.
thing, though.
Hey! You're just...
Okay.
Out of combat.
You're fine.
Yeah,
But
you're just out of combat.
You guys may be screwed, but I'm just gonna take a nap.
And so it is up to Hultmar. And Hultmar, he's going to go for the Hobbit.
Rude.
It's almost like he's already engaged with you, and the other person he could attack is down or something.
All right. Yeah, he's going to spend hate to make this roll even out. Oof. That's rough. He's going to do a heavy blow to you.
Oh, boy.
Oof.
And he has a might of 2. Oh, wait, hold on.
It's supposed to be wary.
Yep, he was supposed to be weary, but that wouldn't have mattered.
No, because yeah.
And he is might of 2, so he is going to swing again.
Right,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next up, this great cave troll. He has a might of 2, so he gets to attack twice. Larry, go ahead and give me an insight roll real quick.
All right.
Okay. And as you look at this troll stumbling towards you, you can see that there's not a whole lot clanging around in his head. You feel as though with a proper riddle roll, you might be able to get an advantage on this troll. And so, mechanically speaking,
Yeah.
if you are in forward stance, you can make a riddle roll as the main action for the round, and on a success, the troll loses 1 point of hate, plus 1 point for each success icon rolled.
Okay.
So, with that, he is going to try to crush you, and he is going to spend a hate to do so. Oh. All right, and he's still got plenty of hate left, so he's going to try it one more time.
You didn't roll that weary, not anyways. Not that it would
Oh, you're
matter,
right.
but-
You're right.
Yeah.
Even still,
There we go.
this troll smashes down twice with its club, trying to crush you, and you dodge to the side both times. You see just shards of rock. You see this statue that is just behind you. Its club meets it and breaks it and shatters it into several pieces. This wolf here is actually going to spend a hate point and use its great leap feature
Oh, you son of a bitch.
and attack Aranel while it is wary. Oh my god, dude, did you see? Oh,
Bad dog. Very bad dog.
it was like it was on the Eye of Sauron and then just over to the Gandalf rune on my screen. That was crazy. All right, it lashes out at you, and you quickly dodge off to the side as you knock another arrow, and it retreats back towards Larry. That is its turn. Let's see. This wolf here is going to go after. This is going to go after Miragar, and it's just going to attack. It's not going to spend any additional dice or anything like that. Fishing for Sirens. Nope. All right, you are too fast. You are too fast. You're right. I'm terrible at remembering this. I guess from now on, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and set it, so that way I remember. All right, and at that, I need somebody to roll me 2 feet dice.
All right.
Okay.
36. Or actually, no, it was a 9.
All right, and I need somebody to roll me a d8.
3.
3.
Ooh, join us in battle.
Okay, and at this, you see You look around the battlefield, and you can see just next to you, the Orcs of Mount Graham have begun to encircle Gwyleth and isolate her from the rest of her group. You can see the fear begin to well up in her eyes. I need somebody to give me an Enhearten roll.
You got it.
Make it a good one.
Not the best, but good enough.
Perfect. Okay, so that avoids it being ill-favored. Oh. And even still, it seems as though your forces are still taking losses as these new, fresh Orcs of Mount Graham encircle you.
I hate it when people arrive late to a party.
All right. And
Right.
as such, you all see run up next to you Aranel's brother, Kirdaniel, joins your ranks, and I would say I'm going to give ownership of this to Froste, so he's got something to do.
Yep. I was wondering if that was gonna happen. Just like he pops up.
We don't want the wizard to get bored. Bad things happen when the wizard gets bored.
At the top of the round, Kirdaniel can be... He doesn't have the... You can't select his stance necessarily,
Okay.
but if you remember what stance you want him in, you can adjust your rolls based on that if you'd like.
Okay.
And so, as this is happening, the spirits still wheel about. I need everybody except... Well, I mean... I guess Kirdaniel doesn't really have a wisdom rating. So
He's got hate.
I want to say he does have hate. But I need everybody else to give me a shadow test for wisdom.
The whole not being able to use hope thing
Oh,
is real scary.
Yeah.
I still squeaked out a win.
Okay. Miragar and Aranel, you're able to blink away the temptations and the fell words of these spirits. Larry, you see this troll roaring at you. You begin to put weight on your back foot, almost as if you're almost ready to turn tail and run. You find your resolve, but as such, you do gain 1 point of shadow, and you lose 1d on all rolls.
For the rest of the battle?
At least until these spirits are resolved.
Okay.
And at this, I need someone to give me an awareness roll real quick.
Me. Success.
With that awareness roll, you see as the Orcs of Mount Graham begin to encircle your troops, you see they make way for one particular orc wearing a winter coat. Aranel, you recognize this is the orc which had presumably brought the spirits down from the north.
Okay,
And it makes its way in between some of the orcs which are encircling you and is beginning to flee. And so, back to the top of the order, unless you guys would like to change out your stances.
Is this like shaman guy actually on the field mechanically or no?
At this point, we'll say that he's probably making his way out between the orcs right around here.
Okay.
And he's running like a little coward.
Or a big coward. Real quick, would it make sense to have Kirdaniel in rearward stance, or can he not because of the number of people? I'm assuming not.
Yeah, at this point, because of the number of people about you, you would not necessarily be able to go into rearward stance. You would need to have 2 individuals available for one of you. Rules is written for one of you to be in rearward stance. Now, keep in mind, you can use the hate dice as well, or I don't know. I mean, I guess the equivalent of hope dice to add 1 to your rolls as well.
Okay, cool. Well, he'll be in open stance then. We'll just have him in open stance like everyone else.
Okay, very good. Larry, it is your turn.
I am gonna finish off this wolf, I think. And I'm at -1, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll spend a hope to make it normal. Good.
Okay, very good.
Hopefully that's enough
Alright.
to... Yep.
How do you fell this wolf?
Well, probably as it's kind of leaping back from Aranel, it's probably like trying to get its footing back, so I just kind of stab it through its hindquarters, like through its leg or something, and just say no.
All right, very good. And so, next up is Miragar.
Well, I think I'm gonna follow Larry's example. Go for a wolf.
Okay, it is going to use a hate point to make your roll ill-favored.
Well, he's going to use a Miragar point to make it favorite.
Ah,
I can't use any hope points.
warded.
How do I... Worst. There we go. Yeah, probably not gonna hit then, but we'll see. Oh well.
Whoa. Oh,
Nope.
very
I was one
close.
off.
So close, dude. So close. You see this thing using its snake-like speed. It dashes to and fro and just dodges underneath your axe. All right. Any secondary actions you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right. Aranel, it is your turn.
Alright, are we, am I shooting at this fleeing orc, or am I just...
I mean, he may take some of the horror out of this guys, but I'm not sure. Depends on how much you hate the little jerk.
I'm not too happy about it, so yeah, I'll go for him. Okay, regular success.
Okay.
Snava the orc.
Do.
Wow.
Holy
Do I want 3 heavy blows?
I think that would probably take him out.
Probably. 22 damage.
22 damage? Okay.
Mhm.
I apply the 22 damage, and you sink an arrow into this orc's leg, and it lets out a horrible yelp as it disappears into the ranks of these orcs of Mount Graham.
Oh, you jerk.
It seems as though that was not enough damage to take it down, even though that was a ton of damage. All right, Kirdaniel.
All right. I think, I'm not sure if it's targeted as Thrush or me, but he's going after this wolf.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is going to do that, and if I put a die on here, all right, that will be spending a hate to do that. And the hate just is like a normal hope point, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
There we go, little brother.
All right, so the feat die would let him do a pierce
Mm-hmm.
and a heavy blow. Because he got another success. Well, break shield won't matter and seize won't matter. Yeah, we'll do pierce and a heavy blow.
Well, you
Wow.
auto-pierced with the, 10.
I just shouldn't have done it. So he should have done 2 heavy blows. Oh, yeah.
Two heavy blows. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the sword itself does 4 damage, so the heavy blow.
Whatever his strength would be added onto it.
I
Which
think
he
that
doesn't
would
have
be-
the strength on here, so
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'll get you.
So we'll just call that 12 points of damage
Okay.
with 2 heavy blows. So he's gonna make a protection roll. I think that 12 might be enough to do it, but
Well,
either way.
Good job, Daniel.
How does Daniel
That's my little brother.
end this end this wolf?
As it is leaping to try and take a bite out of the little boy next to him, he is just going to bring his scimitar up and behead it.
I must help the small child.
Very good. All right, and one more wolf felled. You can see this orc disappears
Rude.
and is encircled by his allies. He is no longer on the battlefield. It seems as though he has fled from battle. Meanwhile, this wolf, standing over the corpse of Thrush, is going to spend a hate to use its great leap and try to get at the archer in the back.
He's just unconscious.
Well, he doesn't know any better.
You guys think he's a corpse too, probably.
And you know what he's going to do? He is going to blow through another hate
He's not
point
complaining.
and give another bonus die to himself. Okay, so he's going to do a heavy blow, adding 5 damage. So you take 6 points of damage as the wolf regains its position. Now for Hultmar. Yeah, at this point, you all do outnumber these orcs handily. And so, let's see. What can he do? Okay, so he's going to continue going after Miragar with his heavy scimitar, spending a hate point to do so. And failure. It seems as though the Hobbit's guard is too thick, too strong for Hultmar many-handed. You look, as he swings out, the hands around his neck seem to reach out towards you.
Ooh. Don't like that.
And he is going to try to swing at you again. Apologies, Miragar. I almost forgot about you again. I gotta get you. I gotta give you everything you got coming to you.
That's the point of being a hobbit.
Oh, and still not able to make it through your
At least
guard.
you're also hard to hit.
Yes, that's nice.
All right, and this troll is going to reach out at you, Larry.
Okay.
And he's going to spend a hate die.
You lost the
Hey, there's
There's
Musty's back.
Okay.
Well, good news, you didn't hit me.
Okay, yeah, for whatever reason, that one just like it killed everything. Like my
Of all
computer
the
was just
rules,
like
break your computer.
my computer was just like, ugh.
On my end, it was like between the 2 and the 10, and then I was like, yeah, up on the 10, it still didn't hit me, but I was like,
Okay, let's see, and it is going to try one more time, and still cannot get through your guard. Somehow you are able to resist this cave troll. And with that, you all see
I need to roll a DF.
an archer from Mount Graham has joined the battle.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And yes, go ahead and roll me a feat die if you would. 10. Okay, very good.
Nice.
And then somebody roll me a d8.
6.
6. Okay. And much in the same vein, you see, as Fitch Talltree was just this last moment, fearing for his life, you see a renewed vigor. He lets out a great battle cry and begins felling orcs left and right. Let's see. Your all's next roll is inspired, should you decide to spend a hope on it. And
Miragar sitting there like, what hope?
and Kirdaniel, that applies to your hate as well.
Okay. So the
And
elves can do it.
Yeah, the elves can
Hobbit
do it.
There's a height. Apparently, there's a height limit because I can do it too. I just have a -1 now to all my rolls.
Oh. I thought you couldn't use hope. Never mind.
No.
All right, very good. And you can see that perhaps Fitztaltry's bravery has rallied your allies, and they begin to fight back with renewed vigor. And finally, I need, as these spirits continue to wheel about, who has not failed this roll yet? I think Larry and Aranel, am I correct?
Miragar and Aranel.
No, I failed it. That's why I can't use hope, right?
Oh,
You failed it
You
from...
failed the
failed the troll one.
You failed the troll one. This one actually does something different.
Yeah, there were 3 of them, right?
like,
Yes, there were 3
three
of them.
rolls.
And this is another wisdom, right?
Correct. Yes, I need a wisdom roll from Aranel and Miragar.
All right, come on.
You look
There we
good.
go. Okay.
All right. Very good. Very
So
good.
good.
Okay. And so, we are back to the top of the round. Bear with me for just 1 second. I need to check something very quickly. So, Larry, go ahead and give me an insight roll really quick.
Okay. Oh,
Gandalf.
I was about to say, wait, I forgot to put the -1, but it's a Gandalf room, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Now, Larry, I believe you can still spend hope this battle,
yes.
correct?
Yes, I'm just at a -1.
Okay. And so, as you continue fighting, you feel this sense of calling from your spear. You feel a sense of power, of purpose. And as such, mechanically, for a magical success on an intimidate foe, which would require a forward stance,
Okay.
you feel as though the power of your spear could drive these spirits away.
All right. And that'd be an all roll, right?
That is correct, yes. But it would be a
Magical
magical success.
All right.
That hope. Fuck yeah.
All right, and so you hold your spear up in what seem to be turning odds. You hold your spear up in victory. You feel this purpose driven by your spear and by the sheer force of will that you have. You hear the whispers around you from these spirits wheeling about, and with just a simple they dissipate and disappear from sight. Your all's rolls no longer have -1d attached to them.
Nice.
And so, Larry, that was your main action for the turn. Do you have a secondary action you would like to do?
Could I attempt a battle roll to instead give my opponent a disadvantage since I can attack?
Sure, yeah.
Well, doesn't matter.
And with that, the Goblin Archer is now wary. Okay. And so, let me see. Boop. Oof. We
Close.
are at 13 out of 14, but unfortunately, you are encircled. Regardless of your bravery, your purpose, and the turning of the tide, you are still encircled and have very little room to move.
All right.
And so, Miragar, it is your turn.
Oh, you know what? He's just gonna start attacking many hands.
All right.
Let's just go for it. Actually, can I make a battle roll to see if I can maybe get an extra die
Absolutely.
out of it?
Yep.
He's gonna light a quick firecracker in his face.
All right.
I'll get him help on my battle roll here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
there we go.
Very nice.
All
All right.
Now, is that because I got a success dice? Is that 2 or is it just 1?
That's just one.
Just 1.
However, he is going to use his snake-like speed to make your roll ill-favored.
Well, he's trying any hand, not the little one.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
he has snake-like speed too?
he does.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow!
Oh no.
We'll just go ahead and
guys
do
didn't
three heavy
need
blows.
Thrush. You didn't need Thrush for this.
Incredible. 14 points of damage. Okay. Very good. How do you attack Hultmar mini-handed.
Give me 5.
No, seriously, I didn't think I was going to do that, even on ill papered. So I think, because Miragar has pretty much been on the defensive, and so he hasn't really been swinging at this guy or anything like that. I think Many Hands comes in, and at like the last second, Miragar just goes up and just gets him, across the chest or on the neck. He's going for the necklace. He's trying to cut the hands off. And so I think he just almost, not even really on purpose, just gets a really lucky, good shot, somewhere on the chest, maybe like right on the shoulder or something like that. And it just connects and,
I like to imagine
everywhere.
You're trying to jump up to hit him and you just happen to find like a rock underneath you that gave you a slight boost.
All right, and so with that, he stumbles backwards, holding his shoulder with the gash that you just opened on him. He looks at you and says, "Undur kurv," and rushes back in to attack you. And so, Aranel, it is your turn.
Yep, I'm going after this creature so that's 3 extra die.
He just hold his hands up.
Nice.
I surrender.
Holy smokes.
I think the goblin's just dead. It just ceases to exist.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bye.
Just directly, once again, your shot remains true. You hit it right between the eyes. Its head snaps back and it falls back with a splash into a puddle behind it.
No
All
poison.
All right. And Kirdaniel.
He's gonna move up and help this young man fight this bad person. All right. So we are inspired. You said, right? And he rolled and did. Oh my God! Look at it. Almost all ones on everything. He still hit.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not right.
Yeah, that should not have been.
That doesn't make sense. Well, he is. Yeah. Why is it?
Oh, I see why.
Counting him as like an enemy.
No. The difference is that the parry is calculated differently for enemies, and so
okay.
It would have had to have been an 18 in order to hit him.
Yeah.
He got almost all ones on every die.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it just me or does it look like Daniel has a wound, or is that just me?
No,
he's standing on top of the other creature.
Yeah.
Oh, he's standing on top.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so that's Kirdaniel's turn. We have this wolf who he doesn't have any hate left, so he is going to attack Miragar for a straight roll, and that is an auto pierce. I need a protection roll from you, Miragar.
Come on, little guy. Oh no.
Oof.
That's bad.
All right, go ahead and give me an injury roll. 6 days. Okay, so at least it's not an Eye of Sauron. And you see this wolf leaps over some of these corpses and grabs you by the throat in its jaws and whips you around, wounding you for 3 additional damage.
This one wolf has taken almost 2 of us out of the fight. Nearly did a
that
bunch of
one's
damage to
gonna be
Aranel as well.
Aranel wants the wolf dead, but Moss probably will send another archer in to screw with us.
That's possible. All right, and it is now Hultmar's turn. He's going to use his action to give out. He's going to hold his scimitar high up in the air and let out a battle cry, a yell of triumph, as it were. Amal Shufar Atrug! And he is going to restore 1 hate point for everybody on his end.
Oh, Daniel just remembered he switched sides.
He's a double agent!
So he gets a point of hate.
And let's see. This troll is going to continue trying to attack you, Larry, even though it doesn't seem to be able to make it through. Let's see. It's got plenty of hate to spare, so it's definitely going to use it.
Yeah. And I'm forward stance now because I'm clearing out the stuff, so. Get no room!
Oh, no! All right. Dagnabbit. All right. And it's going to try yet again for its second attack.
Double candle. Just kidding. But
Even still! Oh, my goodness.
If you guys didn't have such crazy high parries,
That's insane,
oh my gosh.
dude. That is insane.
Almost, I've been counting, 14 of the attacks that have happened in this combat would have all hit Thrush. And then none of them hit you guys. I'm like, well,
Incredible.
good thing that Miragar's around.
Okay. All right.
Like I said, I almost got a helmet to get 23 parry, but it just weighs so much.
All right. And so, you see another orc come
Rude.
into the fray. And so, I need somebody to give me a feat die roll, please. Eight. Okay. And then somebody roll me a d8.
8.
Okay. And then roll me 2 more d8.
Oh, yeah.
A couple more 8s would be great.
A 1 and a 2.
Okay. And so, you see amongst you, well, one was actually Kirdaniel, but he's actually in the fight. So we'll say that Gwyleth and Banion raise up the Dunedain banner once again. The Rangers of the North rally. And I need someone to give me a favored battle roll, please.
Alright, I guess that'll be me since Thrush is kind of asleep.
I'm sleeping. Don't bother me.
Okay, great success.
Great.
Very good. All
This is
right, and
favored.
so their next battle roll is going to be favored as a result.
Double Gandalf.
Very good. All right, and they
They
continue
didn't even
pushing
need it to be
forward.
favored.
You can see that they begin to, or your allies begin pushing the orcs of Mount Graham back out of the gate from whence they came. All right, and does anybody need to change their stances?
Just switch to open.
I think Daniel's gonna move to forward.
And let's see. So you guys can choose who is this orc going to be engaged with.
Question: do you guys want him engaged with Daniel, or would you rather have him engaged with Larry? I mean, numerically, it makes more sense to be engaged with somebody with a higher.
I mean, if you want him to engage me, it makes the most sense. I'd rather not, because the troll gets 2 attacks on me as is, but, I mean, I can probably take it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have soaked a lot of hits.
Unless you open Daniel's page and his parry's like 30 or something.
It doesn't show up for me. It's still 0 and 0 for armor and parry.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it might make sense in the combat to have. Because I mean, I feel like the bad guy would go run towards the guy who's not engaged in it with an enemy. You know what I mean?
Here, let me try this.
All right, now I see it. Yeah, he doesn't have as high a parry as you guys, but it would make sense for the guy to be engaged with him, probably.
All right. Very good. So, Larry, it is your turn.
All right.
If Daniel dies, it's Larry's fault. Got it.
Ha!
We get to add him back into combat.
All right. I attempt a battle roll. Can't get a leg up on the troll. That's okay. Are we inspired or?
No.
Oh no, that was just for the banner. Was just
That
for
was that was for the battle roll on their end.
Great success.
Very nice. Okay. Let's see. He's going to use. Let's see. Nope. Go ahead.
All right. Protection roll and 6 damage.
Okay, so he is going to use a hate die to make that roll favored.
Double Gandalf, come on.
I think that's what it does. Oh no, it's not favored. It's plus two dice. All right.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's a lot
Did
of
you do it
die.
favored anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, I had it ill favored. Oh well.
Oh, even worse.
Oh well,
Yeah.
we'll keep it. All right,
Yeah.
so you
Let's
apply
do
the
6
damage. All right, and you lash out with your spear and jab it just in the stomach. Pulling it out, it seems to barely just drip blood. This troll's hide is incredibly thick.
With 3 C's?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and so Miragar.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can. I don't think I'll be able to drop enough to
You could sing a song.
be unaware. Oh yeah, I could do a song roll. The problem is I have 1 blip in it and I can't spend hope.
Oh, shit.
I literally is that a secondary or a
It's a
regular?
secondary.
It's a secondary for this one.
Okay, well
So
I
there's
will
no harm
try
in
it.
trying. Yeah, there's no harm in trying.
See if I get the Gandalf.
Ugh.
Oh man, it broke my computer.
Oh,
Just
well
all
then,
your
it definitely was a
flash.
success.
So I didn't see you made that roll, correct?
Yeah. it was,
Okay.
I made the roll, but it was a failure.
It was a failure. Okay, because
I
it's not.
have to get a Gandalf. Yeah,
It's
I
not
have to
showing
get
up on my
Gandalf
end.
on that for it. So
Okay.
yeah, I rolled a 2, and I needed 17 is my time. So
Okay. You rolled a 2.
yeah.
well, yeah. I
It
only
was a
rolled
2
one
on
dice
the
with it.
2 on the success, but the success didn't count because he's weary.
Okay. Okay. And
Technically, it
so
was a-
yeah.
we'll just pretend that my computer didn't break and that 2 is in the chat here on my end.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll attack. I mean, there's
Okay.
really not a lot I can do, but it's alright.
All right. Let's see. He's gonna save his hate.
Hey!
Oh, damn, and I did hit.
All right.
Nice.
Very good. You slash out with your axe once again and cut him across the leg. He's not happy with you. All right. Yeah, you're like, I can get over it. All right. Aranel, it is your turn.
Scan. Ooh. No
Failure.
bonus.
Seems as though the chaos going on about you is too much for you to get a good shot on anybody.
That's okay. I can still do a heavy blow. Bye, wolf.
There we
Still
go.
alive.
It seems as though this wolf has not been damaged yet, but you lodge an arrow
the
in
wolves
its
have
rear
more
flank.
health than the goblins, which is funny.
It is funny.
All right. And
Because I would have
so,
killed a goblin.
Yeah.
okay, so, Kirdaniel.
And
So, which one are you attacking?
He is going to go probably. Well, can he only attack the guy he's engaged with?
Technically, you guys have control of the battlefield, so you can attack really either one that you are adjacent to.
All right, so he's probably going to just swing out at that guy. He can't really make a battle roll because I don't have battle, but he's going to do a feint swing at him and then reverse the stroke behind him to try and hit the guy with all the hands.
Okay.
So,
You're looking for an 18 is what you want to hit.
Looking for an 18, and this is so I've got him targeted. So we're going to spend a point of hate. Let's see. So that will give him a 1d. All right. That's good. So
Nice.
he can't pierce with that, right? Because I don't think his blade is special. It's not fell or keen or anything.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, so he'd only bring that up to a 9, but he could do a heavy blow.
yep.
Okay.
And it says add 0 to damage.
Um,
I'm assuming that you'll just have to add.
Heavy blow, just double what you're doing.
All right, so he's going to do 8 points of damage to him.
8 points. Okay, that's very good. That is very good. All right.
Went from green injured to yellow injured.
Very nice. All right. And so, with an arrow now sticking out of its left
Probably
flank,
yeah.
It leaps past Miragar using a hate point and tries to attack the archer that shot her. Let's see. So he's going to target you.
Double Gandalfs are in your future.
Not so. Not so. Let me double
I was
check.
hoping that was a 6, not a 9.
Just
Sad.
one wolf, literally.
If we lose to a goddamn wolf.
Let me see. I need to check and see if he has the ability to pierce with his fangs.
I mean, the wolf has done technically 2 wounds already this fight.
Yeah.
And a bunch of
There we go.
endurance damage. MVP, wolf.
Yep, it is pierce. He can pierce. So he is going to do so.
Or no. Yes.
Nice. Very
Nice.
good.
Fuck
And
you.
it retreats back to its previous position. And Hultmar is going to, let's see.
Should attack the wolf.
Yeah, he really should, shouldn't he? Let's see. He's going to use one attack against.
Use our riddle roll to confuse the DM.
It's not that hard. That roll would be favored.
He's west. It's really east.
Okay, and a failure on that roll. You bash his scimitar aside with your skillet, but he comes in for another killing blow up overhead. And this one he is going to spend a hate on because he's sick of missing you.
Oh. That's cute.
I
He
don't
missed
miss him.
Miragar?
I don't miss him. So
Dang it, you hobbit! Okay. Next is the cave troll's turn.
He's developing a hate for hobbits.
He really is. He
this is where that hatred starts. But he has to survive to spread it, you know.
All right, and this troll is going to lash out at you, Larry.
Yep.
And it's really getting mad that it can't hit you. It's going to spend more hate. Please hit. Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh, it
Wait.
worked!
Wait.
It worked!
Wait, that's only 16. Why is it hit me?
Why is it... Yeah,
Who are you
why is it
targeting?
holding 14?
Who am I targeting? Oh, I'm targeting myself.
We'll go for it. You just
I mean,
Okay.
the troll is dumb enough to do it.
So 16 misses. It's going to try again. Good god.
Oh, man.
Insane, dog. Insane.
well, you hitting yourself.
There it is.
Driving me crazy.
All right, so it gets a... It's going to do a heavy blow. 16 points of damage coming at you, Larry.
Alright, I am gonna lose crown to only take 8.
Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, dagnabbit. That was... I should have done something else. Oh, well. All right. And so... we come back to our orc, which has just started the battle. And he is going to lash out at Kirdaniel, spending a hate point. Ooh. 9 points of endurance damage is as you are trying to attack Hultmar. He lashes out and cuts Kirdaniel across the back.
It's the first time anyone's ever made me bleed.
Nobody makes me
Besides
bleed
Aranel.
around blood.
And as such, we actually are going to have yet another orc join into the fight.
No.
Let's see. Why don't you three roll a feat die for me to see who this guy engages with.
Probably me.
Oh, no!
Oh, maybe not.
Miragar.
Okay.
You need me to roll for Kirdaniel or not?
Nah, you can't get worse than an Eye of Sauron.
Can try.
I mean, if you want to.
He could tie the Eye of Sauron.
No,
Okay.
you tied me.
All terrible rolls. But
Yay!
okay, and so for our battle event, I need somebody to roll me a feat die, please.
I refrain.
Okay. And you guys keep rolling the same. You guys keep rolling the same thing, so I have to do the same thing over and over again.
Good.
Roll me a. Yeah, there you go.
D8 3.
Okay, 3. Okay. And just as all of this is happening, you saw Gwyleth and Banion raise the banner for the Rangers of the North. Gwyleth lets out a battle cry. I need somebody to give me... well, your next roll is Inspired. No rolls needed. So if you can spend Hope, your next roll is Inspired. And their battle test is Favored. Very good. Okay. And they continue. You see your forces begin making their way under the gatehouse, pushing the armies back. And so
So
back
when
to
do
the
we
top.
start getting random NPCs to join us every round?
That's a good question. Next up is Miragar.
Call the ants, Miragar.
Well, I'm
Could
just
finish-
gonna. I mean, I was thinking of finishing off the wolf.
You can
If
try.
I can.
You mean the bane of our existence?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The MVP being...
The dogs are like, don't kill the
Yeah,
dog!
this wolf has done more than any of these great orcs has.
There we go.
Damage though.
Very nice.
Here it
That
goes.
should kill him.
Okay, and how is it that you end this wolf?
I think the wolf goes in to like bite his leg or something like that, and he just gets it right in the top of the head with the axe.
Nice. And you
little skillet combo kind of thing as it goes in to try to trip him or something.
and you see this wolf just goes limp immediately and falls to the ground. Doesn't even let out a sigh. All right. Any secondary actions you'd like to do?
Can you sing a song?
Try. I need the Gandalf.
Come on, Gandalf.
Well, I'm not. Oh yeah, it'll let me ignore the wounded, right?
It'll let you ignore weary for the rest of the...
Yeah.
That's right. That'll still come in handy. I'll probably get hit at some points. Oh.
So close. You
Yeah,
really
I
do
think
need a
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
I think the only thing I can succeed on that is with the Gandalf.
Yeah. I guess technically a 12 and a 6, but that's basically Gandalf at that point.
And so, Larry, it is your turn.
Yep, I have to regain my combat stance. That'll be my action. Nope, that's okay. Not worried
Game
yet.
You
lost.
break your machine again there?
Yep, it break.
Could've
My
spent
my
that.
machine broke again.
Well, then I succeeded.
Let's see. What? All right, and so next up is, let's see, Aranel.
Yup. Shifting my aim to this awful orc. Great success.
Okay, great success. Very good.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use that inspiration. Because this guy's really making me mad. Alright,
Wow.
so I can pierce and a heavy blow.
Nice.
So, action test. 4 for
Okay.
4.
Yeah, that's. He can't really do anything against that. So, does he want to spend a hate die on this? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He wants to spend a hate. Oh, he's wounded.
Yeah, he went to paddling.
All right.
Let's go.
You loose an arrow at Hultmar many-handed. It sticks into his shoulder. He winces back and lets out a horrible, horrible cry. And he is not out, as he is a more mighty orc than that.
Come on,
Kirdaniel.
little brother.
So, I forgot last time that since he was in forward stance, he should have added a die. But I'm going to do it this time. But I'm
Okay.
also spending a hope point to do the favored. So, would that add... That adds 2 dice, right?
Correct.
But then I also add the 1 point for forward stance, right?
Correct.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he rolled horribly. Look at that horrible
hit.
roll. He still hit.
That's okay. That's okay.
But good God.
Damage is damage.
Yeah. No kidding.
Ooh, he went from
He went-
yellow badly injured to orange badly injured.
He's orange now.
Yeah, he's not looking great. You can see that rage is beginning to build. And with that, Hultmar is actually going to lash out at Kirdaniel.
Rude.
And he is close to death. So he is really going to go in on this one.
And I'm making absolute sure it was an 18 to hit, right? Because he got a 20. I just wanted
Correct.
to make sure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still showing 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was definitely enough to hit. He's going in.
Oh
Okay. Let's see. Let me see.
I think he can pierce at least.
Well, luckily he can't pierce with it. But he can do 2 heavy blows. For 21 points of damage.
He's out. He only had 17 left.
no. Oof.
Yeah. Can he lose his stance?
I mean, he could.
Unless you wanted to
Can
fall
he?
back.
Can he fall back?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he can fall back, then he's only going to take 10 of that or 11 of that.
Take 10.
All right. He's slightly alive.
Ooh.
All right.
Like I said, this guy is easier to hit than Thrush.
Okay. And so, I don't know why it still says you're unconscious. You are not unconscious. Let's see. Make sure
We'll
it
just
didn't
pretend.
remove you. All right. There we go. All right. And so, he's going to use his other attack against Miragar. And a fail, just barely.
I saw the 3 6s. I'm like, oh, it's 18 too. No. Whew.
All right. Let's see. Cave Troll. Man. Larry, he's gunning for you. He's got to get something on you.
I mean, fair enough. At least I'm in defensive right now.
All right. So spending hate. Nope.
No,
All right.
because
He's
I'm in
pretty low
defensive
human.
right now.
He is doing it again. I can't narratively explain how he has done nothing. Golly.
I mean, at least to be fair, narratively this time I fell back after the last one, so he's probably trying to catch up to me and he just can't.
Yeah, he
I'm
runs
seeing,
after you. You see, you fall back a couple of spaces, and he is just chasing after you, trying to get at you.
He's gonna throw you down the well.
Oh no.
All right, and so let's see. It is this orc soldier's turn. He's gonna go after Kirdaniel also.
Rude.
But he does take 3 damage,
Well, that's still
even though it's
enough.
not Larry. It's the orc.
Oh, it's pretty easy to hit this guy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Was
And
3
you killed
enough?
him.
Wait, 3 was enough? I thought.
No, he had 7. I just took it down to 4.
Oh, okay.
So he has 4 endurance left.
Oh, it knocks him down.
Why
more
is it
ahead.
doing that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea why it's doing that. Stop it.
Yeah, he should have
4.
4 endurance.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. And that is his turn. And finally...
Daniel just wants to go to sleep. He's tired.
I
I don't
forgot to add him
Yeah,
to
you
the
had-
combat.
Yeah, I haven't added him yet. Yeah.
All right, and so Miragar, this orc is going to he is going to hold his spear up in triumph, trying to rally what few comrades he has left around him and restore 1 hate to everyone around him.
Of course he's a chieftain. Fuck.
It's okay. If we kill
Just wait
the
until the lunch lady shows up, then we're in trouble. She's got 2 ladles, and then she and Miragar, their eyes meet across the battlefield.
You don't know what good food is.
All right, and so we have.
Rolls.
Let's see. We've got Archer coming in.
Can
All right.
we get an archer coming in?
You know. And so, Gandalf
Gandalf!
There's your
All
1DF.
and 1d8.
Sorry, I was not prepared.
Gonna get something besides an 8 this time? Hey, a
7.
Okay. Roll 2 more.
Oops. A 1 and a 7.
No, that makes 8.
Okay. So you see Floki and Fitch Talltree
Nice.
both come across a great orc just outside the gate. Both team up on him. One cuts off an arm and the other cuts off a head, and both yell in triumph. You all gain +1 hope.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Would that add a hate point for Daniel,
It
technically?
would, yes.
All right.
Yay, so much hope that I can't use.
You're banking it.
All right.
I mean, I'm going to use it on all these healing checks here, so that's
There you-
fine.
And they are pushing forward, continuing on back to the top of the round. Larry.
All right. I will attempt a battle roll to get. Well, yeah. I'll attempt a battle roll to get an advantage against this guy. I do.
Gandalf!
Nice.
All right. So add an extra spike there. Okay. Well, we'll just go with the heavy blow.
Heavy blow. Okay. So you take that. Let's see.
I trip on the well.
Okay. And so with that, yes, the troll, as you swing out at this troll, you do 10 points of endurance damage, but it backhands you and smashes you up against the well. You feel a crack in your back, and you feel as though your movement is impeded for the next round. So you will lose 1d on your rolls for the next round.
Okay.
All right, and Miragar.
I think I'm just going to try to take out many hands here. Yeah, let me do my song roll first to see if I get Gandalf.
Nope.
No.
That fair.
It
Alright.
was distinctively not a Gandalf.
Sad panda.
Okay.
See if I can get Gandalf here. No.
I mean, that would be nice.
Ugh.
Not quite.
Why is it difficulty 20 now?
Because it's
Or was it
based
always
on
20?
Wounded.
it's based on it's
his
based on
stat.
his stats. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's going to be harder for Miragar to hit it than it will for Aranel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So unfortunately, his armor is too thick. He is too deft with his scimitar, blocking all of your blows after his injury. But with that being said, Aranel.
Should I take out the archer or try to take out many-handed?
I think you have a really good chance of taking out many hands.
Might as well try. If he goes away, it might be good for us. Well, it will be good for us.
Not stealth scan. There we go.
Even if you just do some damage.
Okay. Bonus die.
Boop. Oh shoot! I forgot to do +4. So
+4,
that would have been
would hit. That would have hit.
Yep.
Okay, so you rolled a 6.
And you do have a 6.
So that would have been a
Yeah, you have a 6
die,
there.
so
Great success.
Okay,
yeah.
so there've been. So how much do I
Heavy
add
blow.
to your damage?
Is it my strength modifier?
It is
6. So 10.
10 total.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. He is so close, guys.
Gosh.
He is
Oh, no.
so
Kurt
very
Daniel.
close.
He is near death.
Kurt Daniel.
All right, Kirdaniel.
All right, he sets down his tea.
Come on, little brother.
We're going to use a hate die. And I guess that's pretty much all he can do. Just attack with a hate die.
All right, and you are inspired.
Yes.
Nice. Ah. Guys, I'm gonna metagame a little bit here.
Yeah.
He has 1 hit point left.
So, here's the question. Since he's pretty much almost dead, could we say that Cure Daniel, once he extended to try and get Miragar, that Cure Daniel just sweeps up and takes his right hand off?
Yes!
He's not
I like
dead.
it. I like it. We'll
He's
take it.
still in the
Gonna-
fight because it's poetic justice.
It
that
is
he
poetic
took the guy's
justice.
hand off.
Yes, Kirdaniel comes up as Hultmar swings his scimitar over the top. Kirdaniel ducks just underneath and with a feint lops his sword hand off. You see he lets out a horrible, horrible scream and grabs the spear with his left hand off of his back and continues on, attempting to hopefully gain some sort of an advantage in this battle.
Our next song may be about Cure Daniel. Hopefully not.
The
All right.
vanquish of many hands.
All right, so this goblin is going to attack Aranel. It's going to spend a hate point to do so. Come on, dog. Let's go. Ah, just a heavy blow. That's okay. So you take 6 points of endurance damage as this arrow whizzes past you and cuts you across the neck.
Alright. She's
okay.
dropping the axe.
All right, this chieftain is going to, I mean, it's obviously going to attack Miragar. And it's going to attack with its spear. Using a hate point. Boo-boo-boo. Alright, so
That's
one of
gonna
those.
hurt. That might put me down.
Alright, so you're going to take 9 points of damage, and I need a protection roll from you, please.
Definitely weary now.
Oh
Nope. And I'm down. That's 2 wounds.
no! Injury roll.
Alright, give me an injury roll.
Okay.
Whew! That was like, I thought that was the Eye of Sauron. I was like, no.
I thought so too. I was like, oh no.
Let's see. It is now Hultmar's turn. He is going to turn towards Kirdaniel,
No!
and he is going to swing.
Candle room.
Kirdaniel, with every last bit of his strength, ducks underneath Hultmar's spear. And actually, he's going to lose a point because he's doing it offhanded. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me?
Wow! Holy cow! Talk about success with whoa.
Yeah, Gandalf's definitely an elf simp.
Wow.
For this
Incredible.
He's just sitting here doing this.
All right. So, Larry, you are butted up against this well. He's going to reach out and he's going to try to... You know what? He's not going to spend his hate point for this one. He's going to try it out anyway. No! All these ones! All right, well, he is going to use a hate point for this one because this is getting ridiculous. This troll should have done something at this point.
I mean, he did do something.
He did do something. All right, so no further, no heavy blows or anything, no wounds, but you do take 6 points of damage,
Yep. Alrighty.
and you are wary. And finally, let's see, this guy, he's gonna try to attack your Daniel.
No!
he's going to spend a hate point to do it.
Nope.
All the ones.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Thank you, Dice.
Kirdaniel is surrounded, and yet he is too deft with his sword, blocking blows, dodging back and forth. Too quick. Far too quick. And so, with that, you can see, even though... actually, everybody can give me an insight roll real quick. Well, I guess Aranel and Larry, give me an insight roll real quick.
Daniel and the others are like, how you doing?
Yeah, it's not gonna be good because I'm weary.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Fucking double ones.
All right. And so, guys, this is getting to be bad. This is looking bad. But before we do that, somebody go ahead and roll me a feat die real quick. 5. All right. And with that, you can see as they are being driven out of the keep, the Orcs of Mount Graham rally around their banner. I need for somebody to give me an all roll to counter.
I've got 2 unfavored target 14.
Two unfavored,
Can you-
target 16, and I'm weary.
Can you spend hope?
I can.
You can make this a magical success. That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm unconscious. I can't help.
Okay. So, with that, you let out a war cry, rallying your troops around you. And you avoid their battle test being ill-favored.
Yes!
Wow! And still, they push them out the gate. And as such, it seems as though there are no further orcs left in this keep who are willing to join this fight. You can see that Hultmar is near death. He is weary, and he is, well, almost out. So, with that, we go back to the top of the order. Let's see. It is Larry's turn.
Yep. I will... Can I...
If you
Can
get
I-
all 6s in a Gandalf room, that'd be great.
I'm trying... Can I do magical successes or no? Or is that just you guys?
It depends on what items you have. So what you can do magical successes with, looks like Enhearten and Stealth.
Okay, gotcha. So... Alright, I am just gonna try the song roll to see if I get lucky. No.
On my screen, it was like on that Gandalf room. It was on it.
Yeah, alright, well, all I can do is try to attack.
Oh.
Nope.
And it seems as though you are so very weary, it is tough for you to even lift your spear.
Yep.
All right, Aranel.
You gotta kill the boss.
Stupid. Person.
Just kill the boss, maybe they'll run away. Like the Scam Dolph. Goodbye,
Nice.
Hultmar mini-handed.
That's a 6, so I can't do that, but heavy blow, so.
It's
All
got
right.
1 health, I think,
And
so it doesn't
so-
matter.
As you look around, cuts down, or you see this orc chieftain cut down Miragar. He lays on the ground, bleeding out. You see Kirdaniel on the last bit of his strength. You see Thrush laying on the ground, unconscious and bleeding. You see Hultmar missing a hand, lashing out at Kirdaniel, who is on the other side, flanked by this other orc, and this orc archer just beyond, taking aim at you. This troll bearing down on Larry with every step. Tell me, how is it that you end Hultmar mini-handed?
Just straight for the jugular. She's done at this point. Like, she's seeing red because of how badly hurt her brother is. So she's just straight to the carotid.
Nice. And as such, you see Hultmar mini-handed falls down to the ground.
Good.
And at this, you hear a coming from the west. And you hear the thunder of hooves. And you can see these orcs around you. The troll itself is dismayed. They begin to retreat. Do you intend to let them retreat?
At this point, yes.
You see,
she wants them dead, but she knows this is a bad situation.
you see that they begin to retreat. And as you look about, there is a break in the clouds. Rays of sun meet the battlefield just on the other side of this wall. And you can see, led by none other than Eladan, Elrohir, and your father, are an army of elves encircling these orcs, and light erupts from a wooden staff held aloft by none other than Gandalf the Grey as it dismays these orcs of Mount Graham. Piecemeal, they are torn asunder and driven back into the mountains.
And with the sunlight, the troll is stone, yeah?
And you see the sunlight pierce through as this troll tries to run away. It cracks. The skin begins to melt, or begins to turn to stone. As it moves, you see little pieces of stone fall off of it as it uses every ounce of its strength to get out of the sunlight until it is completely and utterly petrified with a look of horror on its face.
Very good.
And you all are victorious, as Rath Sareg is yours.
All right. First things first.
Hobbit up.
First things
Yes,
first.
exactly.
I'm not injured, so I can restore some endurance.
And I do still have some... I have one hope that I can spare before I'm miserable.
And Thrush
going to
technically
magically
wakes up.
Succeed.
Yeah, Thrush just
Not
wakes up
kidding.
technically.
Yeah, Thrush is awake.
kidding.
And then
Just Hobbit.
I'm actually going to drink a Miravor to just get my endurance all the way up.
nice. Okay. So,
Welcome back, Hobbit.
Miragar, you come back with 1 hit point. And
Did we win?
For now.
Larry's probably going to kind of actually pick up Miragar and show him like the troll. I'm like, yes, Miragar, we won.
Nice.
And take your tonic if you've got it. She's gonna go
Oh yeah.
a draw to her brother. So that he is no longer at 1 HP.
and he takes it and says, "Thank you, sister."
You're welcome.
So,
That
really
was
Thrush's
close.
original...
We
Sorry,
really must learn
Thrush's-
this recipe.
Please do.
Agreed.
Thrush's original wound is back, right? Because it removed it because it put the second one in, but he's
Correct.
taking
Yeah.
a drop Miravor to drop it down because then it'll be now down to that. All right.
Correct. Mhm.
And then I can do heal rolls to try to drop it down even further.
Mhm.
Oh, good point. He's not awake yet, even though on my screen it isn't anyway. So, even though I took a draught of Miravor.
I had to refresh my stuff.
Oh, maybe I had to refresh there. Yeah.
Moss just needs to to get us all.
I'm just doing my little magic stuff over here.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
Larry's probably gonna walk up to Cordaniel and clasp on the shoulder. I'm like, well done.
Thank you. This has been. I have no words.
Challenging, but probably enlightening.
All right.
Yes.
Thrush, take 2 more days off your wounds.
I think I've some learning to do. I shall not go running into battle so lightheartedly.
Yes, well,
And I only
to be
take
fair, there's a reason that your sister prefers the bow.
with that, you are all up miraculously. Thanks to your all's events rolls, nobody else died. That's incredible.
We didn't lose any of our named NPCs?
You didn't lose any of your named NPCs.
Awesome.
Your army, full disclosure, your army had 94 hit points.
Okay.
And has 16 remaining.
No. Oh.
Jeez.
So that was very, very close, you guys. And with that, with you all standing victorious in the courtyard of Rath Sereg, we will pick this up again next week.
All right.
Amazing.